Hello viewers, this is your weekly English news segment from Nahoo TV. Presenting this week's news to you, it's me, Gifty McConnell. Please stay tuned. Moving on to our first news, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and senior government officials held bilateral talks with the delegation of the Federal Republic of Somalia, led by President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. The two leaders expressed their desire and determination to further strengthen the relationship between Ethiopia and Somalia. The information we received from the Prime Minister's office indicated that they discussed the need to work together to make the Horn of Africa stable. The Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed confirmed that Ethiopia is ready to work with the new administration of the Federal Republic of Somalia at different levels. They especially emphasized on economic growth. He also stated that a strong and stable Somalia is beneficial for the strength of Ethiopia. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, on his part, pointed out that the importance of cooperation to solve the common problems faced by the two countries. In related news, the President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, paid a working visit to the Federal Police headquarters in Ethiopia. When the President, along with his delegation, arrived at the headquarters of the institution, members of the Ethiopian Federal Police Management gave them a warm welcome in a police ceremony. The President toured the modern technological capabilities of the Ethiopian Federal Police and the level of change that the institution has reached. After the visit, in a discussion with the Ethiopian Federal Police Commissioner General Dammelash Gebramikael, they discussed issues that could strengthen the police forces of the two countries. According to the information of the Federal Police, Commissioner General Dammelash has accepted the President's request to educate and train Somali police officers at the Ethiopian Police University. They advised that the police institution of the two countries will establish a strong joint security task force for joint protection in the border area and strengthen the campaign against terrorism. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud expressed his satisfaction with the ongoing reform of the Ethiopian Federal Police and expressed his appreciation for the changes he has seen. He further asked the Federal Police of Ethiopia to help the Federal Republic of Somalia by sharing its experience. The President of the Federal Republic of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh Mohamud, visited the National Intelligence and Security Service today and announced that the work that was done in cooperation with National Intelligence and Security Service in the past in fighting terrorism and information exchange will continue. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud pointed out that Ethiopia is a country that's making a significant contribution to combating terrorism in the East African region. President Hassan said during his visit that Ethiopia's peace is a great benefit to Somalia's peace. The stability of Somalia will play an important role in bringing peace to Ethiopia. The activities that the two countries are doing to promote peace and stability in the East African region are not only important for the region but also for Africa. Transnational crimes, information exchanges to help prevent illegal army and money laundering will continue to be strengthened. Ethiopia's ambassador to the U.S., Silashi Bekkele, discussed the current situation with Mark Warner, chairman of the U.S. Senate Security Affairs. In their discussion, they discussed the conflict in Ethiopia, the bilateral relationship between Ethiopia and America, and the role of the diaspora in the field of development. Senator Mark Warner has served as a senator since 2008 and has been serving as the chairman of the Senate Homeland Security Committee since January 2021. In related news, Ambassador Silashi indicated that he had an effective and important discussion with more than 200 diaspora living in the country. He said the discussion was about the diaspora's role in strengthening Ethio-US relations, supporting Ethiopia and development works, as per Ethiopian news agency reports. Ambassador Silashi thanked the members of the Ethiopian diaspora community living in America for their support to their country and called on them to strengthen their partnership. The spokesperson of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Mellis Alam, made a statement on current affairs. At the United Nations General Assembly held in New York, Ethiopia's delegation, led by Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs Ato Demeqe Mekonnen, stated that it had a successful stay. Ethiopia had an active participation in 3 forums in the conference where the recent problems facing the world were discussed. Ambassador Melles said Ethiopia's position has been reflected by President Sahle-Work Zewde, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs Demeqe Mekonnen, and the UN Permanent Envoy. Ambassador Melles also recalled that the successful consultations were held with leaders of countries and institutions to protect national interests and build the country's image. The spokesperson said that the forum showed that Ethiopia's Green Footprint program is an example for the world, especially in terms of natural resource protection. Ambassador Melles pointed out that the General Assembly was successful in increasing development cooperation to protect the national interest and building image by highlighting the current situation of Ethiopia. Ethiopia has received a special award in recognition from the International Civil Aviation Organization for its outstanding performance in civil aviation safety. At the 41st International Civil Aviation Organization Conference being held in Montreal, Canada, Ethiopia was given a special award in recognition in the Civil Aviation Universal Safety Oversight Audit Program. The award was received by the Minister of State for Transport and Logistics, Denge Boru, from the President of the Civil Aviation International Organization Council, Salvatore Sciascitano. According to the information we received from the Ministry of Transport and Logistics, Ethiopia was given the special award for its achievements in the International Safety Monitoring Audit Program among the member countries. It was also mentioned that the purpose of the recognition and the award is to be given to the member countries that have achieved great success in ensuring their safety in the field of civil aviation. As one of the 5 countries that achieved superior performance among 193 member countries, Ethiopia has been recognized for achieving superior performance in air transport control and effectively implementing safety control systems and implementing the standards and recommended practices set by the International Civil Aviation Organization. It has been said that the qualification criteria for this recognition are concrete and that Ethiopia has applied the safety principles clearly defined by the International Civil Aviation Organization. The Japanese government signed an agreement with the Ministry of Finance to support 10 mobile medical clinics in Ethiopia. The support agreement was signed by the Japanese ambassador to Ethiopia, Ito Takako, and State Minister of Finance, Simerta Sawaso. According to the support agreement, the Japanese government will contribute 10 mobile medical clinics worth 185 million birr. It was noted that the mobile clinics are fully equipped with medical services. The mobile clinics are for pastoralists and others in Gambela, Afar, Somali, Southwest Ethiopia, and Benishangul Gumuz regions. As we move on to our final news, the funeral of artist Madingo Afewerk was held at the Holy Trinity Cathedral. The funeral ceremony was attended by Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs Demeqe Mekonnen, His Holiness Abune Matthias, distinguished government officials, His Holiness the Popes, famous and young artists, families, and fans of the singer. During the prayer program at the funeral, the artist's career and life story was presented by artist Alamu Tafari. Madingo was said to have died at the age of 44. It's said that the musician Madingo Afewerk, who is the father of 1 daughter, was a contemporary artist who left his mark on Ethiopian art by singing about his country, history, culture, love, and other issues. It will be remembered that Madingo passed away on September 17, 2022, after he felt a slight illness and was getting medical assistance at a medical facility located in the summit area of Addis Ababa. That was the end of our English news. Please stay tuned to remaining programs on Nahoo Television. This was me, Gifty Mekonnen, presenting this week's news to you. Until next week, have a good day.